Hello. I think it's working. G'day, g'day. How's it going? Sup? Lord Gamer 828. Hello everyone. Thought I'd just chuck on a little live stream and say g'day. When's your next clutch of Easton's gonna be? Not till next season. I didn't decide to breed them this year. I'll hopefully try and breed the Hypermelanistics next season. Yeah, I thought I'd do a little live stream today. So I'm pretty bored. I sort of have to sit here at home all day because let's see, I can do it. I've busted my ankle, so I can't really walk. So I'm kind of just here doing nothing. I've got a new baby Easton. Nice. Hoping to grab some Boyds from you next season. Yeah, should hopefully have some. Alex, how are ya? Good job on the Boyds again this year. If only they weren't thousands of dollars here in the US. Yeah. One day they'll be down in price. They're not a hard animal to breed, really, I don't think. So once they get going over there, they should, increase in numbers. But how is everyone else going? I know we've officially ended summer here now, so things are going to start dropping, temperatures get a bit cooler, which is not going to be fun, but yeah, we'll see how we go. Christine, hello, how are you? How much do you charge for a normal baby blotch? Around 200. Can you show us your little guys? Which ones? Like I said, my ankle's busted, so I can't really walk. But I can maybe zoom in on something on the other side of this camera. Grinding through university at the moment. Yep, I know that struggle. It's good fun, isn't it? Oh, you'll get through it. People getting to the Boyds first next season is my time. Fair enough. How'd you mess up your ankle? I was actually at work and we're moving some sand and stuff for these new lizard enclosures, and there was a little hole in the ground that I didn't see, and the wheelbarrow was sort of rolling down the hill with me carrying it, and then my foot sort of stepped in the hole in the wrong way, and my whole ankle just totally rolled it. So a bit painful, not very fun, but hopefully it'll come good in a few days. It definitely feels a bit better today, but I still can't walk on it. Workers' comp. But yeah, last weekend I just went to the Blue Mountains. If you look at today's video I just put up before, I get to find some blotchies and a little snake and some other stuff. So yeah, it was pretty fun. Next time I'll hopefully stay a bit longer and find some more stuff. Are you eventually going to breed spotted pythons? Probably not. There's a lot of people that breed them, and I don't really see any need for me to do that. I'd have a spotted as a pet, maybe. I do quite like them, as far as Antaresia go. I don't have any interest in breeding them. Get well, I had an ankle sprains. I've had one for a while now. Yeah, it's not fun. So we might see if we can see some critters or some little baby blotchies coming out of their hide right now. I might try and turn this around, give you guys a bit of a look. Let's see. They're just in there. There they are. There's a couple of my keepers for this season. Just chilling out. They've got a bit of an enclosure upgrade. Plenty of space. Some westerns hanging out. Centralian. How's the monitor doing? Yeah, he's good. I haven't really seen him today. Let's try and take a look. I've got to kind of hop around here. Let's see, he's in here somewhere. He does like to hide out. Not sure exactly where he is. He's usually in this big hollow log here. Let's have a look. He doesn't want to be disturbed, I don't think. He's in there somewhere. Let's do this. Do you breed mountain dragons? I used to, not anymore. I had a couple of them pass away, unfortunately. So I've only got females left, otherwise I would be trying to breed them. We'll see if some food will bring this guy out. I doubt it though. Seems to be pretty secretive today. Must be having a sleep. Yeah, he's probably just right in here in this hollow log somewhere. It's all the way hollow through, so he just doesn't want to have any part of it today. He'll probably try and come out a bit later looking for some food. But yeah. Over here we've got some little westerns hanging out. Yeah, I need to sit back down. Let's see. Samantha, no worries. What have you had the most difficulty breeding? Was it the species or your approach to them? Not too sure. I guess the mountain dragons, they kind of had a bad run with them the first time I tried to breed them. It's just difficult with species. There's not a lot of information on how to breed them, what to do. You kind of just got to trial and error it. So yeah. What's my Instagram? CoopVDW. Got a pygmy bearded dragon and terrarium. I need a new home for. What's the best place to advertise the lot for sale? I'm in the Blue Mountains. Reptileclassifieds.com.au is where I would do it. Otherwise, I mean, you could maybe do Gumtree. You might get some dodgy people. Yeah. I'd say do it on Facebook, but it's actually not allowed to sell animals on Facebook technically, so yeah. Just stick to Reptile Classifieds. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a better day than I am. Yeah, I want a good home for it. Yeah, someone will absolutely want to pick it up. Has anyone else bred anything this season? I had a pretty full-on season. It's still non-stop with all these babies, but yeah, it's good fun. Can't complain. Thoughts on medium to large monitors for outdoors? Not quite as big as a or cranky as a Lacey. Medium to large monitors for outdoors. Not quite as big as a Lacey. Probably a Spencer's, maybe a sand monitor. Not too sure on the temperaments of Heath monitors or Rosenbergs, but they're really cool species. They're kind of like a smaller Lacey that doesn't climb. But yeah, any of those should be pretty cool. Obviously, you have to think about your setup depending on where you're living outdoors for those species, because on the east coast anyway, the Lacey's really one of the only ones that is actually from the area, so you might have to provide extra heating or something like that, so just keep that in mind. I've had a very nice year for breeding mealworms. Fair enough. Positive and negatives, sorry, that COVID had on your zoo job. Less funding, more downtime for animals. Yeah, the basic things you'd expect. So obviously no visitors coming in while we were closed means a hell of a lot less work. I actually had no work. I just came in and volunteered to look after the animals and stuff. But that was really fun because you got to spend a lot more time with the animals and do some interesting things. Yeah, things you don't normally get to do. So yeah, it had its ups and downs, but I'm glad things are back now, and it was just a cool experience. Heath do looks sweet. Got a big steel cage on Sunny Coast. Yeah, cool. Well, yeah, you could definitely get a Spencer's, a Sandy. Yeah. But yeah, I do love Heath monitors. They're really cool. Paddy melon or thylacine. Oh, Moggy, I'm waiting for our giant gecko to be rediscovered. It's not nearly Caledonia. Yeah, it'd be nice if it was a thylacine, wouldn't it? That'd be really cool. I sent you a DM of my Eastern. Awesome, I'll take a look at it later. Hello, how you going? Do you ever get a frog species, like a green tree frog? Planet Viv's any interest to you? I don't know. Depends on the species. I like dart frogs. Dart frogs are really cool, but obviously we can't keep them here in Australia. Also at work, I look after at work corroboree frogs. They're really cool, but again, don't think that's really something you can get your hands on, so probably nothing at the moment for frogs. I just realised a few weeks ago now as well, I've got some dainty tree frogs living in my front garden, which is pretty cool. So we set up a little pond out there, and there's tadpoles and stuff in there now, so it'd be cool to watch that little process. But yeah, make sure you guys check out my video I put up today of the wild alpine blotchies. It was very exciting for me. It was a good time finding them. That's so cool. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. We've done similar stuff like that before, setting up ponds out the back and stuff, and a bunch of tadpoles, watching them, grow up, get their legs and everything, and eventually leave as frogs. Do you have alligator lizards in Australia? No, we do not. Unfortunately. Live in the Sunshine Coast, Queensland, and they charge $60 for one Eastern for local breeder. Is that a good price? Yeah, that's fair. I've seen Eastern babies go for $20 to $80 usually, normal Eastern babies, so anything around 50 I think is fair. Hopefully you can't hear that mowing. There we go. Have you ever been to America? No, unfortunately. I'd like to go. Obviously that's not going to happen anytime soon, but down the line I'll get over there and hit up all the cool reptile places, because they have some epic stuff over there. Even some of the zoos over there, like I've got a mate who shows me pictures all the time, like it's crazy. What is this? This is a live stream. just having a chat. Watching the skinks rummage around. Just fed them. Can you ship anything to America? Absolutely not. It's illegal for Australia to export any reptile. I just saw the other day someone tried to do that and they ended up in jail for 5 years. So, yeah. Highly illegal. So that right there is the mother of the baby westerns. She's a great animal. She's just staring at me right now. What are you doing? Oh, sneeze. Do you listen to Unfiltered Reptiles podcast? Yep, I have before, absolutely. I haven't listened to any of the recent ones. I don't think. But, yeah, I've listened to a couple. As well as MJ's other one. I listened to a few of those as well. She wants to come out and say hi. Speaking of podcasts, make sure you guys go listen to the Animals at Home podcast episode I did with Dylan. Good little chat about Australian reptiles and things like that. You know, my different jobs that I do and everything to do with all that. As well as his other podcast episodes he's done. He's got a really good podcast for reptile related topics. So go check that out if you haven't seen it yet. Do you have a pink-tongue skink? No, I do not. But that is a species I would like to get in the future. If I didn't have all these baby blue tongues this year, I probably would have picked up some pink tongues. Definitely, whoa, sorry, comments are going crazy. Definitely visit Palm Springs, Inland Empire if you visit America. Lots of great herping. Nice, nice. Did you have a good time filming with Clint from Clint's Reptiles? It was really nice collaboration to watch. Love the podcast with Dylan, by the way. Thank you so much. Yeah, Clint was great. I was literally just at work another day, doing my normal stuff, and then I saw him walk past, and I was like, oh, I know that guy. And yeah, I was just like, hey Clint, how you going? And just, yeah, went from there, and we, yeah, ended up filming some stuff. It was a good day. Australian introductions are the frogs you see here in New Zealand. Whistling trees as well, and the natives are much rarer. Fair enough. Is that wood shavings in her cage? Yep. It's organic wood shavings by Martins, I think it's called. Basically animal bedding. Hey, that's my name, give it back. Oh, judging by your picture, I think I'm older than you, so it's technically my name. Bryce Critters, how are ya? How are your greens going? So my phone is dying. I'll stay on a little bit longer. I can't promise I'll be on much longer. We'll have a little looky again at those little nuggets. Let's have a bit of a better look. Speaking of names, my cat is named Cooper. Oh my god, I hope my girlfriend's not watching this. We have a running joke about animals named Cooper. Anyway. Yeah, so these little things are so good. There's a couple in here. Stunning little blotchies. I'm so stoked. This one just shed recently. Whoa, Grumpy. This one's name is actually Grumpy because you can see with his hissing. He's quite a grumpy little dude. The rest seem to not really care. This one's absolutely awesome. So yeah, after seeing these guys in the wild, I'm just so pumped on these. They're so cool. What a great species. So yeah, this is just a couple of the ones I'm most likely keeping. I got a few more as well. Yeah, I just absolutely love these guys. Look at that one. Just want to say hello. Yeah, baby blotchies are so cute. Oh yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I absolutely love these guys. Just leave them alone for now. Maybe one more look. But yeah, this is just that wood shavings. Yeah, I found it's quite a good little substrate. Really absorbs waste and keeps things quite clean. Very easy to spot clean. So just while they're indoors, just makes life a bit easier for me with how busy I am at the moment. But I do want to set up a more naturalistic looking setup for them, just as a bit of a display. But yeah, healthy animal comes first. Now, would you ever get a snake? Absolutely. I'll eventually get a green tree python and whatever else. What are your thoughts on two easterns in the same cage? I have two easterns in the same enclosure, but it is a massive outdoor enclosure. In a cage like this, I wouldn't do it. Especially if they're not siblings, they haven't been raised up together. It's just a recipe for disaster. From now on, when I breed easterns, I'm keeping all babies separately, just because they will always eventually fight, I've found, and start biting each other and just carrying on, so no good. Whereas the blotchies, that's why they're a superior species in my opinion. They really don't care about each other. They huddle up together. Yeah, I've never seen an aggression between young blotchies really. Only adult males is where I've seen problems. What's your favourite kind of skink? These will be one of them, the alpine blotchies. As well as skinks. What other skinks? I love spiny tail skinks, the pygmy spiny tails. There's just so many cool skinks in Australia. It's so hard to say what my favourite is. But we have a lot of cool ones. These ones are pretty cool. The old Centralian. And then there's these things. These little terrors. Hey? The little westerns. These things are awesome. Hey? How cute are they? They're little dinosaurs. That one's stunning. Do I keep, what is it? Eastern